Kate Middleton really comes into new role after overcoming huge insecurity in lockdown. Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, was inexperienced and shy on Zoom calls when the coronavirus lockdown began in March, according to a royal expert, who argues this changed radically whilst the shutdown progressed. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge spent lockdown living in Anmer Hall, their Norfolk residence, along with their children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. They moved out of London's Kensington Palace, where they usually live, shortly before the lockdown was introduced. Kate and William have been homeschooling George and Charlotte, who had been attending Thomas's Battersea in London. During the lockdown, the Duke and Duchess maintained a busy schedule of royal engagements, but these had to be conducted online via video conferencing app Zoom. According to royal expert Omid Scobie, co-author of an upcoming biography on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Kate was initially shy during Zoom calls. Speaking on the AirPod podcast, he said, "What started out as, perhaps, a little bit of shyness on these calls, she's really come into." As a result of the experience, Mr. Scobie added, Kate is now quite a pro at Zoom. He added, "It always helps when she is doing an engagement with children." For her most recent online engagement, the Duchess took part in a video conferencing call with students at Bond Primary School in South London. Kate surprised the children by appearing alongside British tennis legend Sir Andy Murray to answer questions about the sport and discuss lockdown coping strategies. Sir Andy, who like Kate and William has 3 children, admitted to the children that he'd found homeschooling to be difficult. He explained that after the first 5 or 6 weeks he started to find it probably a bit harder to find things to do for the kids, to stay creative with ideas and games for them to enjoy. The Duchess also brought up Sir Andy's profession, commenting, "There's lots of budding tennis players here at Bond Primary School as well. Andy, have you got any tips for these guys if they want to take up tennis a bit more professionally?" The 2-time Wimbledon winner replied, "The most important thing is to have fun. If you're enjoying it, you get more out of your lessons and you're practicing. Listen to your coach, that's very important. That's the 2 most important things at your age." Whilst schools have started reopening across Britain, Kate and William have for the moment kept their children at Anmer Hall. According to royal biographer Katie Nicholl, this may be because Thomas's Battersea is doing a staged reopening, meaning whilst Princess Charlotte could go back, Prince George's year group can't yet. Speaking to Vanity Fair, Nicholl said Charlotte returning to school would mean moving back to London for the sake of sending one child back to school and possibly, logistically with everything else they're juggling in terms of official duties, it might just be too challenging, and that may be why they decided not to do it. She speculated the family will return to London once Thomas's Battersea fully reopens, which is anticipated to happen in September. The Queen is currently being isolated in Windsor Castle to protect her from COVID-19. Her eldest child, Prince Charles, caught the disease early in the outbreak but only experienced mild symptoms.